Hello and welcome to this afternoon's vlog. I'm just making myself a quick cup of tea and I'm going to quickly chat to you a minute while that steeps. It's a beautiful day out, however, I've been in all day. I will be going out in a bit though, in about an hour and a quarter. I've had a very desky day today. I was supposed to be in university today. Today was supposed to be my first lecture of the academic year. I was very excited about it. And then late yesterday evening, an email came. The lecturer's ill. There must be something going around the lecturers. I think they've got freshers flu or something. That's the second member of staff to go off sick, so it's postponed. So I had a day at home. I've got a rehearsal this evening, so what I've decided to do, because I didn't want to vlog about doing all my normal academic-y things, my flute practicing, my editing, my annotating notes, and all the stuff that I do. I've been preparing for my rehearsal tonight, so I thought what I'll do is I will go a bit early to where I was going to meet my boyfriend to be transported to the rehearsal, where there are shops. And it's just starting to come to that time of year for me now where I'd like to be a bit more organised about Christmas. I know it's a long way off, but I'm busy and it doesn't hurt to pick up a few bits and bobs along the way so that when December comes, it's not full on panic station. So anyway, I thought I might just have a little browse around the shops while I'm there, take you with me, and we'll see if we can get some ideas going on. And then it's going to be picnic in the car. I'm going to make the picnic before I leave. I've got some rolls. I hope they're okay because I didn't wrap them up properly yesterday. I meant to seal the bag back up and I accidentally left it open a bit because I was in a bit of a hurry. So I hope they're not stale. If they're really stale, I'll have to just buy something out, I think. But hopefully not. He's had a long day today. He's driving from a site visit miles away, so he's going to be knackered and ready to be fed, I think, by the time we meet up. And then we're rehearsing, but anyway, I'm not going to probably vlog the rehearsal, I don't think. I think I'm just going to vlog the going out shopping a bit. I need to go do some more flute practice now. I've been fiddling around with my new iPad trying to get software to work that I don't know how to work yet. So you know what it's like. It's always very slow going at first and you have to keep Googling how to do things. Well, I'm getting faster. I've been putting sheet music into it basically so I don't have to be carrying so many folders around. But so far I've only managed to put 3 pieces in and that took me blooming ages. It'll be quicker now. I'm going to get a rhythm going. It'll be quicker. Anyway, I'm going to make my tea. I'm going to do a bit more flute practice. Then I'm going to come up, pack my bags, get those rolls made and all that stuff. And then we're going to get out and we're going to get on the bus and go and look around some shops for a bit. Let's get this tea made. Anyway, I need to recover from the trauma of confusion of trying to get the iPad stuff to work. Oh my goodness. It wasn't intuitive. I'm using Fourscore and I just can't figure out how to upload, how to put PDFs in that I've got on my iPad. I can only figure out how to do it from the files. So I'm saving them to files and then doing it directly from there. So, oh my goodness. I was trying to Google and all sorts and just couldn't figure it out. I have been running around like a crazy mad thing and I forgot I had this pink jumper. Got it from a charity shop and I was just looking in my wardrobe because I couldn't find any of my long sleeve tops. Got rid of a load to charity and I can only find one and I've definitely got a pile. I think some might be at my boyfriend's place, some might be in the wash, I don't know. But I decided to go for a jumper instead. I'm not going to wear my coat, I'm going to risk it and coming back tomorrow. I am leaving my laptop at home. It doesn't come easily for me because normally if I get any spare 20 minutes or anything I can do some editing and keep chipping away at the vlog edits, but boyfriend is adamant we're leaving at 9 in the morning. Now he is very changey, he's a very changey planny man. He's not like me, I tend to make a plan and stick to it. He tends to go with the flow a lot more, so I'm a bit anxious that we're not going to leave at 9 and then it's going to be 10 and we still won't have gone, and then 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has been known that his plans have just changed. It's not all his fault, it's because of his work as well. But he is a changey mindy sort of personality. He likes to just sort of do what he feels like doing at that moment and get it done through to completion, whereas I think in advance about what I'm going to do and I write a plan and I do that. So this is how we're really, really different. But I've got a plan B, which is practice my flute a lot and film. If I can't get to my laptop to edit. No, but he's definitely got to be somewhere by about lunchtime, so I don't think we'll be that many hours late if we do go late. I'm just feeling like I just want to run upstairs and pack my MacBook because I hate wasting like a half day or a full day where I could be editing. Anyway, no, I'm leaving it at home. I got on very well with my iPad Pro anyway. I've discovered that I can turn the pages like that while I'm playing the flute. Just doing a quick, as long as the elbow's bare and exposed. I haven't tried it with clothing on that bit. It's a naked elbow, and it just goes flip, and the page is turned. So that's quite handy. I will get my foot pedal on the go, my page turning pedal. Anyway, yeah, I've had a really good, useful day. I'm gonna have to go shortly. I'm keeping an eye on the time because I've got to get a bus. And the next one is like in an hour or something. So if I get the next one, well, we're not looking around the shop. So let's get this one, shall we? Right, I've tried to keep the packed tea to the minimal. I didn't add grapes and stuff. Managed to smash the lid on the mayonnaise, taking too many things out of the fridge at once. But I've sellotaped it, well, whatever taped. Gaffer taped that back together. Seems to be relatively intact. Anyway, I better tidy up and get myself onto this bus. I'm having a nice rest on the bus right now after all the mania. It's nice to have a little sit down. Well, I've got off the bus. You know, it's very difficult to film and get off the bus when you're doing the tap on, tap off thing. So I'm concentrating with my phone in one hand, so I'm not exactly filming. Anyway, I'm going to go to Matalan first because the last time I was in there, or maybe the time before, there was a really nice kind of chalice thing. I sent a photo of it to my daughter and she replied with, I have to get down there now, i.e. she liked it. So I think I might actually get her one for Christmas if they've still got them, but it was a while ago. So I'm going to go to that department and see if they have them in stock. But they had some quite nice sort of novelty kitchenware that I think she would like. I'm going to be optimistic and get one of these. I'll put my rucksack in it actually. Save me carrying it. Oh, there we go. It's a bit easier, isn't it? All the Christmas jumpers are here. 22 quid. They're very jumpery. Hey, I like that. The fact it doesn't fall straight down like the one in B&M does, which is so annoying, and then it's an effort to get it back up. It always catches on something. You can't just pull it up smoothly. Okay, Christmas, here we come. Well, it's certainly not where it was before because it was on this display before, but it's all Christmas things now. I must say I like that glass. I quite like glasses like this that are sort of clear, you know, and then they got sort of patterns dotted around on it. It's £3 for one of those. No, it's not. It's £3.50. But will they have the chalice? I'll have a good old look round, see if they've still got it anywhere. I might have missed it though. Maybe it was summer stock. Peg bag. I haven't seen a peg bag in years actually. I remember my gran used to have a peg bag. It used to hang on the washing line on a coat hanger like that. I'm a lazy bones. I just keep mine on the line all the time. I've got the stainless steel ones and they do oxidise a bit. They do change colour a bit if you just leave them out all the time. Oh, these are pretty. These cake tins. Cake and biscuit tins. Are they stacking ones? Yeah, I think they're like a set. £18.50. Oh, I've seen the chalice things. I've seen them. Here they are, look. That's the exact ones that she really liked the look of from the photo, so I know that she will like them. It's so hard. I think it's got harder and harder and harder to buy things for adults these days. I mean, children, you can always buy them presents, can't you? But yeah, £4. Right, that needs to go in, and it needs to go in somewhere it's not going to break. Tuck it down the side there carefully. I think that'll be all right. And they've got clear ones as well. £3.50 for those. I'm wondering whether to get a mixture, you know, different colours or sizes. Look at these. Look at these. Oh my goodness. I think she'd love that as well. £3.50. Now, I'm the sort of girl that likes all different things. I know Isabel did used to like matching things, but I think she might be starting to change in her old age now. She's all of 20. That is a bit special. I'm going to get her that as well. Going down the other side, look. Have to be careful not to forget about them, aren't I? They look pretty durable, to be honest. They're quite thick and chunky and sturdy. Oh, great. I'm so pleased. I didn't know if I'd get anything today. I'm going to my boyfriend's, but I'm going back in the car tomorrow, so I can get stuff. It's fine. I don't need to worry about lugging it back on public transport and wrestling with it, you know. Right, we need present ideas. If you've got present ideas, please do feel free to let me know in the comments because it can help everybody else. Honestly, with all the tech, and pretty much we can do almost everything we ever need to do on our phones these days, it's getting harder and harder to buy gifts for people. And I think we get overwhelmed with so much stuff as well in our homes that, like, in a way, it would be better if we had less. So it's so difficult. Experiences, of course, are a thing, aren't they? I was saying to my boyfriend, should we just treat each other to a weekend getaway in February or something like that, you know, for our Christmas present to each other so we don't have stuff. But then it's so nice to open things on Christmas morning all round the tree all together. So it's a real quandary. You know, my daughter would love this. I think she would love a fake ficus, because I managed to get given her plants actually, because she all but killed them. She just neglected them. She kept forgetting to water them. In fact, I've been forgetting to water them because they're in her room and I haven't been going in there. But I'm not going to get her a bushy plastic ficus because there is no room in her campus room. It is minuscule. It is way smaller than the one she had at her last university in Edge Hill in Liverpool. That was like comparative luxury. Oh yeah, that'll do me. Lazy slippers, clean as you walk. £7. Ooh, mini voice changer. Thinking gigs. I'm thinking gigs, obviously, not just for my own fun. There's something I want to do in the band that would require this, but we're going to have to do it through effects on the mixing desk because Dan will have to do it, and he's going to be playing his mando cello, so he's not going to be standing there holding that up to his mouth because he's going to be having both his hands taken up with the instrument. Consumable items, of course, is something you can always give people to open on Christmas Day because they're going to use it up, presumably, if you get them something they like anyway. Got a load of preserves here. They've got all the stockings in with the initials on. My family's never really been into stockings at all, to be honest with you. Cool, look at those great big sacks there. See, that was more my thing. When I was a child, we had Santa sacks. Now it's just all presents under the tree and somebody divvies them out, you know, one at a time. So we string it out for as long as possible because there's not that many of us. Oh, I quite like him. He's £5. What about the burger then? That's a glass ornament, £3. Do you have that tradition if you've got kids, or if you had kids and they're grown up now? Did you have the tradition where you buy them an ornament every year and then when they've moved out, they've got their full set of ornaments to start them off? Well, I did. And, well, she's moved out. So I suppose that's it now. Do we buy her any more? Oh, I think she'd love that. £4 for that. It's not a tree hanger, it's just an ornament, but it's cute. She really is so limited on space at the moment, though. It's pointless at the moment. Oh, I got one of these one year, and she loves it, and she still loves it. How much are they in here? £22. I think I paid £14 for mine from Tesco. She would sit up on her bed with it, you know, because it was a bit uncomfortable leaning up against the wall. She didn't have a proper headboard on her cabin bed that she has at home. They've got loads of them in here. Look, pink ones, green ones, blue ones. In fact, I wouldn't mind one of these myself for my bed, you know. What to tell I'd be, because he never knows what to get me. I'll tell him. I'll send him a little clip on my phone, record the screen where I'm editing as a hint for him. Oh, that's such a Christmassy little scene. It's like Christmas morning bed. Oh, gingerbread themed. This isn't entirely unlike the gingerbread man blanket I bought for my daughter last Advent, actually. These cute mice seem to be all the rage. They're £15. They're quite big. Here's my hand for a bit of perspective. Oh, it reminds me of the Wombles. I'm looking at it through the monitor, and it's got a wombly face shape. Isn't it about time we had a Wombles resurgence? I mean, there's a wombling Christmas song, isn't there? You know, they could tag that onto it. Well, I can't believe that. I've now got a total of 3 Christmas presents because I bought a book for somebody the other day as well in Waterstones, so I'm getting ahead. This is the most ahead I think I've ever been. I'm being really stared at standing here vlogging. I've got my big camera with me because I got so sick of the editing the other one. I was using the other one in there though. It was better for that sort of thing. Right, I'm going to go to TK Maxx now and have a little peruse around. Well, Argos has got his Christmas tree up already. It's the first one I've seen actually. Right, where is TK Maxx? I think it's round the corner. Right, in we go to TK Maxx, then I'm going to go straight upstairs actually. The last time I was in here it was very, very Halloween-y upstairs, even though it was August. So I'm wondering if now they've shifted that and it's Christmas stuff. I don't know, we'll find out now, won't we? Oh, we got a reclining skeleton. Very sequiny. Yes, it's still looking pretty Halloween-y to be fair. Ooh, stationery. I found a load of pens I didn't realise I had today in the house. A big tin of Crayola felt tips, the washables. No, I don't, the normal ones, the regular. They'd been at my parents' house absolutely years ago and they came back. You know, my daughter kind of grown out of using them. So I'm going to go through them all and see which work. But mine are running out because I use them in my planner because I love colour code, and I like colour coding my sheet music as well, so I do use them, and some of the colours I used a lot have been running out, so I'm quite excited to go through those. I know. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? Pick up one of those trolley things. I got my rucksack on my back still. Oh well, it's not that heavy to be honest. Oh, Christmas crochet kit. Now this is the sort of thing that would be good for an Advent present. You know, like people do Advent boxes now. I did one last year. So people can have some little activities to do during Advent if they've got enough time in their life to do it. Ooh, I thought I was going to have to go all the way downstairs for one of these. And I'm not. Yes. I've got to be careful because I've got 2 chalices in my rucksack. I have to put it down gently. It's nice and deep. Thump, after what I just said. My flute's in there as well. It's all glittery and shiny. Oh, that's mostly Halloween stuff there. Well, we've looked at that before, so let's not go down there. Oh my gosh, it's like something out of the old days. Crocodile magnifier, $8.99. That would be a very random present. I'm going to head to the kitchen-y bit, I think. So that's kind of what I'm feeling today, kitchen-y gift items. Speaking of kitchens and foods, I'm starting to get quite peckish for my packed tea, actually. I didn't make loads, just a roll, some crisps. Not even fruit, actually, so I didn't want to carry the weight in the bag, but we could always pop into M&S if we feel it's not enough. Oh, that looks posh, doesn't it? Truffle cup, truffle mac and cheese. I bet it's expensive. $2.49. Well, for truffles that seems cheap. We got truffle mushroom risotto here, $2.49. Well, it might be nice for a stocking filler. They've got a great big thing of oregano there, $4.49, and they've got parsley leaves as well. That's $3.99 for all of those. I never think to cook with parsley dried, you know. Use fresh occasionally, very occasionally. That's a pretty bottle, isn't it? The sort of thing you'd keep as an ornament afterwards. But there's oil in there, extra virgin. Don't know how much it is. What about fancier food items than people would normally have, but like based on what they normally like? So if somebody likes pasta, get them fancy pasta for something to open on Christmas Day. What about that? Oh, now I do like wasabi peas, but I can't eat very many because the bridge of my nose breaks into a sweat, and before you know it, I'm absolutely overwhelmed with it. But they are delicious. $4.99 for a tub of those with a resealable lid. Yes, that's what we need. I was thinking I might buy some of my Christmas presents on holiday when I go away in a while, when I have my trip abroad. I was thinking that might be nice. Oh, we got some Christmas things in now. A little Christmas bowl there for £5.99. That's very traditional looking, isn't it, that one? Very old fashioned. Oh, halva. I love halva. Oh, they tend to get it in Lidl's though, don't they? That's where I tend to get mine from. I think it's probably going to be cheaper than that one, which is £3.99. Likewise, the Turkish delight. That's a bit of a Christmas staple in our house. Always has been. It's a bit traditional. That's $4.99 for that. And, you know, I would tend to get it from somewhere like Lidl's. Oh gosh, look at those old-fashioned boiled sweets there. They look really appetising. This is the thing is I'm getting hungry now, aren't I? So everything's looking delicious and appetising to me. Oh, those are cute. These are like the sort of thing you see in gift shops on holiday abroad. You know, in hot sunny places. Those are rather nice. It's a whole set by the look of it. I think they've worked their way loose. £9.99. I think there's a set of 3 if one hasn't worked its way out of there. That's cute as well, the little animals. That's £5.99. Yeah, lovely little gifty items in here in the way of crockery, fancy things. You know, people might not necessarily be able to justify spending for themselves, but you kind of justify it when it's for a present, don't you? Happy to spend a bit more. Look at all these faces. I was asking myself the other day in a vlog, what would I do differently, or what might I do differently if I became rich? And I'm just thinking now, well, I suppose one thing I might do differently is swap all my items of kind of regular crockery for really fancy, nice one-off pieces like that. Well, not one-off because they're a bit mass-produced, but one-off in my house, you know. Oh, they got fancy stovetop coffee makers here. I bet they cost a bit. They look very fancy, especially that one. How much is that? I wonder if it even says. Oh, $12.99. $12.99. That's not bad for a present, is it? And makes absolutely gorgeous coffee, I can tell you. I testify. Did I read that right? It just seems too cheap. $12.99, down from $27.50. Yeah, very nice. They've got these glass food storage containers in Poundland now. They were not expensive. I've been putting my apple puree in them. I was talking about food foibles the other day, and gosh, you've all got some different ones. You've been filling the comments section up in my last vlog that I published as I'm filming this. It's not the last one that you've seen. But goodness me, I'm going to feel really conscious now. I think I'm going to be grossing everybody out. Like, no matter what food I show, I think somebody will have an aversion to it. So apologies for that. I do know that the food sections are the most popular in my vlogs though, because I look at my retention graphs and I always have a massive spike of retention over the food bits, so I'm gonna have to keep them in really. My tea towels are starting to get quite manky now, but I'm holding out because I'm really hoping that when I go on my holiday there'll be gift shops with tea towels, because there always is, isn't there? It's one of those things, and it's really light to bring back in the case as well. Do tea towels count as a consumable item? Because I tell you what, I'm wearing mine out. They're getting a lot of use. I was going to say something about the glass food containers. They're good for my boyfriend. I was talking about aversions, food aversions, and things that gross people out. My boyfriend is grossed out by food in plastic Tupperware type boxes. If it's been in there, it turns his stomach and he can't bear it. So those glass ones are a win-win, frankly. Hopefully he won't have the same reaction with those because they're not plastic, well, apart from the lids. They've got drawer knobs here at the far end. Fancy ones. Look. What would be the most comfortable to use, though? That's what I would go for. And the most practical. Like, I don't want anything too little and spindly or slippy. It's got to have a good grip on it. I don't think I would use any of these. They're either too fancy or too scratchy. An example of a price is £5.99 for those 4 butterfly ones. They're very pretty. I mean, I think they look nice. Oh yes, especially these bird ones here, but I wouldn't want to put my fingers on them. I don't think they'd be comfortable to use. Ha ha ha, I think somebody's put Gaga there, you know, as in Lady Gaga. My daughter went to see Lady Gaga in London this weekend, and she had the best of times. Well, I wasn't going to film the Halloween stuff, but that's a bit scratchy. But I like the design. I was thinking I'd use it all year round. A lotion pump. Well, presumably you can use it for hand wash. £9.99. I suppose little novelty things like dog-shaped paper clips don't take up too much room in people's houses. It's £1.99 for those. I mean, everybody needs paper clips, don't they? What about little rubbers then? Still thinking Christmas presents. I think my daughter might like something like that. £1.99. Well, I know it's funny to give Halloween gifts at Christmas, but I actually think she'd quite like them. So I'm actually going to get her that, yeah. Hey, this is good buying Christmas presents in end of September. You don't feel the pressure that you normally do. Yay. They have washi tape, but I am resisting. I bought the Halloween erasers, and now I'm thinking I should give them to her for Halloween, because I'm bound to see her, meet her for lunch and that, so I think I will. So I nearly had bought 4 Christmas presents, but now it's gone down to 3 again. I'm going to meet my boyfriend imminently. We're going to have a picnic in the car, and we're in good time, actually. So hopefully be nice to get a coffee or something as well. I don't know, let's see. Oh my gosh, I forgot to film the sandwich and it's nearly gone. Yes, I have put crisps in there. It's very nice. Just hitting the spot, really. To be perfectly honest, as simple as it is. Oh, we messed up. We massively messed up. It's okay, it doesn't matter at all. We didn't actually agree with Dan that we would rehearse today. We just assumed that we were. And he just assumed that we weren't because we hadn't talked about it or decided. And we did do a gig recently, and quite often the pattern is if we've done a gig we have a week or 2 off rehearsing. Anyway, so we turned up and he wasn't there. He was in a completely different part of the country, so we spoke to him on the phone, and then we went off with our tails between our legs, and we checked out a local pub hoping there might be a music session on, and there wasn't, so we've come home instead, back to his place anyway, so we're going to spend the evening together. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.